Welcome to a space dedicated to all things love, where we explore the delicate nuances that bring people closer together and reveal the hidden gems of romance. Sometimes, what the heart feels isn't always clearly stated, and understanding these subtleties can make all the difference. Do you ever sense a warm connection with someone, but struggle to discern whether it's genuinely mutual? That blend of curiosity and hesitation often emerges when feelings run deeper than mere friendship. Relationships are rarely as simple as they seem. The unspoken clues, a lingering gaze, a quick brush of the hand, a slight catch in the breath, can speak volumes about the emotions stirring beneath the surface. While direct communication is always valuable, it's the subtle signals that ignite intrigue and keep us coming back for more. Learning to interpret these cues can open up a world of possibilities you might never have considered. In this journey, we'll delve into the core elements that make romance thrive. We'll talk about the importance of genuine expression, respect, and reciprocation. We'll also look at how playful gestures, thoughtful words, and shared experiences can subtly nourish a bond. By the end, you'll have new insights into how to spot the indicators of true interest, and, most importantly, how to keep the spark alive in your own relationships. Have you ever noticed how a single heartfelt compliment can brighten someone's entire day? The way we express our feelings through words can act as powerful bridges that connect hearts. A simple "I appreciate you" or "I'm glad you're here" can resonate long after it's said. Yet words, for all their power, can sometimes be misleading if they're not backed by sincerity. That's why it's crucial to not only say what you feel, but to show it in small, everyday moments. One sign of deep emotional alignment is when two people share unique phrases, inside jokes, or pet names that mean nothing to anyone else. These little linguistic bonds form a private world you both inhabit, an unspoken reminder that you belong together in a special way. Should you ever encounter someone who remembers the tiniest details of what you've said, take note. They're not just hearing your words, they're cherishing them. However, it's also common to see mixed signals. One day, you might feel showered with affection, while the next day, the person seems distant or preoccupied. Don't let this fluctuation discourage you. Love is complex, and everyone has moments of self-doubt or hesitation. Pay attention to patterns rather than isolated events. If the overall effort and tenderness persist, the occasional dips in behavior may simply reflect life stressors rather than a lack of genuine feeling. Body language is a remarkable tool that often reveals truths we can't put into words. An accidental brush of hands can be more than an accident if it happens repeatedly, and meaningful eye contact that lingers just a fraction of a second too long often indicates more than casual interest. This unspoken conversation is a tapestry of expressions, gestures, and posture, all weaving a story that can speak louder than any declaration of love. Pay special attention to how someone reacts when you walk into a room. Do their shoulders square up just a bit? Does their posture become more attentive? Subtle shifts like these can be unconscious signals of admiration or excitement. Nervous habits, such as playing with hair or adjusting clothing, can also disclose that deeper emotions lie beneath the surface. What appears as restlessness might actually be the body's way of coping with the thrill of your presence. When someone truly cares, you'll often find them mirrored in your own gestures. They might lean in when you lean in, or adopt a similar pace as you walk side by side. This synchrony isn't a rehearsed act. It's an instinctive alignment of energy. Such mirror behaviors are a strong indication that there's more to your connection than meets the eye, an unguarded clue that genuine affection is brewing. Sometimes, the strongest signal of interest comes from unexpected little acts of kindness. Perhaps someone offers to help with your routine errands or shares the last slice of your favorite dessert, even though it was originally theirs. Small considerations like these might seem trivial to an outsider, but they carry significant weight when it comes to romance. The willingness to put another's comfort or happiness first, even momentarily, often suggests deeper affections. Another subtle cue is consistent thoughtfulness over time. Does the person remember your favorite band and surprise you with concert tickets months later? Maybe they recall that you like your coffee with just one sugar and show up with the exact blend. These gestures aren't about grand displays or making a big scene. They're about showing you that who you are and what you enjoy matters to them in a special way. Yet, acts of kindness can sometimes be veiled, especially if the person is shy or concerned about seeming too forward. They might phrase their offer of help as a casual favor rather than a deliberate expression of fondness. If you notice a pattern of quiet altruism, take a moment to acknowledge it. Often, the greatest expressions of love are the ones that whisper softly in your ear rather than shout from the rooftops. Vulnerability is another cornerstone of deep emotional connection. When a person opens up about their fears, past experiences, or cherished dreams, they're sharing a piece of their heart with you. This kind of transparency is rarely accidental. It demonstrates that they trust you enough to reveal their more delicate layers, which is a profound sign of closeness. Still, vulnerability can be tricky. Some people might share personal stories, but quickly retreat if they feel too exposed. Others may show their softer side through gentle teasing or playful banter that's laced with genuine care. If you sense that they're seeking reassurance or silently checking whether you're willing to meet them halfway, that's often the real reason behind their guarded or tentative approach. Remember, you don't always need to pry every detail out of someone for a relationship to grow. In many cases, just being open, supportive, and patient is enough to encourage a deeper bond. Let them unfold at their own pace, and you'll find that trust blossoms naturally. True vulnerability is enforced. It's earned through consistent acts of empathy and understanding. Another vital aspect of romance is the delicate dance of reciprocity. People are more inclined to show their true colors when they sense that their efforts are valued. If someone invests time and emotional energy into understanding you, reciprocating through heartfelt compliments, active listening, or small tokens of appreciation, can strengthen the bond between you both. Reciprocity doesn't mean matching every gesture tit for tat. Instead, it's about acknowledging the emotional currency another person brings into your life and offering genuine warmth in return. Maybe you can surprise them with a thoughtful note one day or organize a cozy get-together featuring their favorite snacks. The effort doesn't have to be grand. It merely needs to be heartfelt. When each person feels recognized, mutual admiration grows exponentially. At times, you may notice that a person who's trying to hide deeper feelings will test the waters by dropping subtle hints, then pulling back slightly to see if you reciprocate. This pattern of advance and retreat can be confusing, but it's a natural response to protect the heart. Stay calm. Show genuine interest, and you'll likely discover that their lukewarm moments are just protective layers waiting to be peeled away when they feel safe enough to reveal more. In the end, love thrives on both shared and unspoken understandings. Knowing how to decode subtle signals, a shy smile, a thoughtful gesture, a fleeting moment of vulnerability, can help you navigate the complexities of romantic connection. Yet the most crucial element lies in sincerity. All the body language cues and thoughtful acts in the world mean little unless they're rooted in genuine care. As you hone your ability to read these quiet signs, remember that real connection flourishes when two people commit to honest communication and empathetic listening. Pay attention not just to what they say, but to how they make you feel, and reflect on whether you're extending the same level of care back to them. Genuine relationships are built on a give and take of emotional truth, compassion, and respect. If you've ever found yourself perplexed by mixed signals or uncertain about whether someone is truly interested, you now have a starting point for interpreting what lies beneath the surface. Keep an open heart and mind, observe the subtle cues, and embrace the beauty of quiet moments that speak volumes about love's deeper meanings. Ultimately, the strongest bonds are those nurtured by consistent, heartfelt engagement, no matter how softly those first sparks may appear.